Alright, you might be saying, oh, that's a different part of your room that we usually don't see in the shorts. Yeah, because I finally got around to showing these things off. So now I've decided to do a small collection video. I'm not getting into everything I have because I'm gonna sell a bunch of it because I don't need it. I wanted it in the moment, but I don't need it all. So I'm gonna, like, the stuff up here I'm keeping. The other stuff I'm gonna show you in this video, I'm definitely keeping. But most of the other stuff that I'm not gonna show you is because I'm gonna sell it. Why? Because I can buy other things that I want with that money. I can pay for my car with that money. These are not that important to me to keep taking up space when I don't want them. For example, a bunch of my G3 stuff. Some of them are good. Some of them's just, So part of the reason I like these so much is because I design and create characters. And these are some interesting character designs. They're interesting character designs. And, like, if you watch the show or read the little books that they put out, these characters got a bigger backstory than my life. Like, for crying out loud, Cleo Denial was part of a coup, and her family were led down, wrapped in some magical bandages, and practically murdered. Only to wake up and find out, I'm not a human anymore. Great. If you don't know who Cleo Denial is, she's the mean mummy girl from Monster High. That's what this is about. This is my Monster High stuff. Yeah, I'm moving that so you can actually see those. I have a Draculaura up here because she's my favorite character. Why? A, she's a vampire. Me and my mom like vampires. I don't know why, we just do. 2, no, that's it. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to start over here. I'm not taking the camera with me. I'm not worried about that. You can see what it is by yourself. But I recently found out that these can hang on your wall, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to try that. I'm starting to regret it because I have a bunch of little plastic coffins on my wall. But I can't take them down because they're nailed into the wall, so there would be holes behind them. The cool thing is you can display them in here. This is the newer Cleo. I'm not opening Laguna. I don't like Laguna. That's why she's up there, because I don't need to reach her because I don't like her. Anyway, first is my first wave Frankie. I like this one a lot. I have her purse and her dog, Watson. I have her purse and Watson in the basement. I just don't display them with her because I like to take her down and look at her because she's really cool. She's the only first wave one I got, and I managed to get one with gold elastics. I deglued her hair so it is super soft and pretty much white. I don't know. I really like her, and she's got her stand. But yeah, I usually have her displayed here, so you're going to start seeing her in more of my videos. But I think she's really cool. She's the only first wave one I have, and honestly, I might get more of the same one just because I like her that much. I don't know. She was also really fun to fix, and I wouldn't mind fixing another one of her. Actually, I'm just going to put her back where she goes. Ta-da. Next, a couple days ago, I got this for $2. She is missing a shoe and her necklace, but this is Cleo Denial. Her hair doesn't move because it's so short, and I'm going to probably gel it into the style because I don't care about their hair moving. Like, if it's one like Frankie or any of the other ones, I want it to be soft and nice like that. But like, if they have a bob, I'm going to gel it so it doesn't move, because I want this to stay looking nice rather than just to play with their hair. But if they have long hair like that, that's mostly down or something, I want their hair to be soft, but like, it really depends on the styling and the cut, honestly. That's the best way to explain it. And I'm going to put her back where she goes. I'm just impressed that I got that for $2, because I looked her up when I got home because she has elastic joints. And I was like, wait a minute, wasn't that line like one of the second or third releases ever of Monster High? So I looked her up. People are selling her in worse condition for like $80. I spent $2. I'd call that a deal. Just really quickly, I'm not going to be showing a whole bunch of them on here. This isn't an entire collection video. I'm just showing like some of my favorites and the ones that I'm definitely not getting rid of like ever. So next, you probably just saw part of it there. Anyway, I know this one's not in amazing condition, but it was a gift from one of my best friends. You know who you are if you're actually watching. Because sometimes you don't watch my videos. I know. Anyway. If you know anything about Monster High, you know how expensive this one is. So I'm very grateful, and it is one of my favorite dolls because my friend gave it to me. Even though she's not in amazing condition. She was a lot worse. Like, her hair didn't move because it was so fried. She didn't have glue seepage. Her hair was just fried, and now it's nice and soft. And I got rid of all the marker staining on her face because she had some really bad staining. And yeah, it was really fun. I like her a lot. So I'm definitely keeping her because sentimental value and value. Next is my one and only G1 Draculaura. Because I'm poor. I'm not really poor, but like, you know, I ain't rich. I can't be buying G1 Draculauras left and right. So when I saw this one for like $10 online, and given that I already liked this one, I was like, ooh, yep, I'm getting that because Draculaura is my favorite character. This is the Beach Beasties or Swim Class. I don't remember. I think they're the same line. But I think she's cool. And she was cheap, so I was like, oh, yay, I can finally get a Draculaura. So, I actually really like that one, but there are Draculauras I like more. But again, I'm not rich, so I'm hoping when the new reproductions come out, which includes Draculaura, Frankie, Claudine, it's the basic original wave again. I hope to get one, specifically Draculaura or Frankie. But, and I think this is going to be the last one I show you guys because, yeah. The same friend that gave me Wisp was with me when I got this one, so she probably knows. But there's this thing called Trans World, which is a Halloween convention. Yes, I only told you it's a Halloween convention because the name sounds really bad. Well, not bad, but weird. It doesn't sound like what it is. Anyway, sorry. I got sidetracked. Anyway, somebody donated their entire Monster High collection. And all the sales, like the money went to charity. So, of course, I had to grab one of my grails. She's so cool. This is, like, one of my only 2 Claudines. And the other one I have is really bad. It's the Ghouls Alive one. Her purse is really cool. My friend helped me pose her. Yes, the same friend that I've talked about twice. Thank you for helping me pose her, because she's really cool. I like the ponytail. Ponytails are boring, but somehow Monster High makes it look cool. Her outfit's really cool. The shoes. I like the shoes. They're cool. Again, the designs. The designs. And I'm very happy because I got one that doesn't have a very wonky face. Honestly, she looks wonkier on the camera than she does in real life, but that's fine. Way better than some of the other wonk I've seen. Oof, man. She was a little more expensive, but given that I had saved up for that trip for months, and she was one of the few things I ended up buying, and the money went to charity, I'd say it was worth it. And she was in box. Her box was just damaged, so I opened her. I honestly don't regret it because the box was falling apart, and yeah. Half of her things that were in there with her were like just flopping around at the bottom of the box, and it just didn't look good. So when my other thing comes tomorrow, which is going to be an action figure, not a doll. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting my first Hot Toys action figure. Of course, it's Black Widow. She's one of my favorite Avengers. That, and I already have a Yelena. And the Yelena they have isn't as cool as the one I got. But yeah, very excited for her to show up tomorrow, and I will do an unboxing when she gets here.